Hello, hey everybody. I hope you are having a beautiful, blessed day. I'm Valerie, and I'm shooting this in Geodesic Dome once again. Has some awesome acoustics in here. Kind of makes me feel like I'm on stage somewhere. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm feeling super inspired. It's like this beautiful, sunny, snowy day. Cold, yeah, but it's actually pretty nice in here if you're wearing a coat. And I feel like talking about being grateful for our sensitivities. Yeah, okay, because this is something that I see happening on a massive scale. People being very sensitive to things. And how I started really getting in touch with this is kind of funny and hard to explain. But okay, so we're gonna go there. So I don't have dental insurance. I was on my parents' plan like a long time ago. It's been like 6 years since I've been to the dentist. And in that time, I've always viewed like cleaning my teeth as something really basic and boring and something to kind of just get through. Like, you gotta brush your teeth. Okay, let's hope that was no biggie. Yeah, you gotta brush your teeth. And yeah, everybody goes to the dentist to like get their teeth cleaned, and they use all these fucking weird ass chemicals in your mouth, and they're disgusting, and they make me gag, and ugh, horrible. And so I have mentioned in like my morning routine video that I've been oil pulling every morning, and look that up if you don't know what it is. But it has really made my mouth feel like super clean after doing it for a while, and it feels awesome. Um, and in the evenings, I've been getting really into flossing, and like I just like really like to have my mouth feel so good, and to have the ability to do that. I don't really have to get my teeth cleaned by anybody. Um, Yeah, they feel amazing. And so the other night, I was like getting out a toothpick and like getting all those little spots that usually they like push your gums up, they like shove them up and make your gums bleed if you go to the dentist and get your teeth cleaned, at least the ones I've been to. And I was doing that like in my own gentle way, and I was like putting some baking soda on there and clearly getting them nice and clean, and it just felt so good. How is this related, you may ask? Okay, in that moment, I was really enjoying myself, and not in like an obsessive compulsive, like I must do this, I must get it right, I must be clean, which, I think all of us have some tendency towards. But I was like, I'm really enjoying taking care of my body. And I just realized, because we have so many things that we're constantly taught to go ask other people and have other people be authorities on our bodies. Like, we keep wanting to get translators from people who have never even met us. Now, sometimes this totally works out. This can work out great. And it's like when you get that feeling of like somebody tells you something and it just resonates within you. I don't think that any person is an island and that we should only ever communicate with ourselves and whatever. No, that's not true. It's very helpful sometimes to seek help from outside of yourself. But I think knowing that there is so much power within us and that our body is constantly communicating to us. And I had this breakthrough of like, wow, I completely understand finally like what yoga is all about, what it's all about. Because I've been denying being in my body. And I have a lot of like food sensitivities, and I have acne, and I've always compared myself to other people and been like, dude, like that person eats way more sugar than me. They eat way more junk food. I shouldn't have acne if they don't. But you know what? I'm not them. And we are all on our different paths, and we all have different ways that our bodies speak to us. And I'm really like easing myself into it, but I'm starting to get to this place of like, I know that I can always ask my body, is that something that you want, or is that something that would hurt you, or help you or harm you right now, or be neutral? And I don't always listen to it, but I'm getting way more tuned in with listening to it, because when you do that, I don't even think that you have to make any ultimatums or like strict rules for yourself. Although I do think that it's really helpful when you're to give yourself guidelines to help get back in balance so that you're not crazy craving a lot of things. But I'm realizing that all my sensitivities, it's contained within my being. You know, my body doesn't care. They're not like, oh, we'll have your skin stop breaking out now because that person eats more junk food than you, or this person doesn't take as good care of himself, or like, wow, we really notice that you're trying and you're doing some very healthy things, and so we're going to get rid of it for you. It's like, it's not really a point system, though, is it? No, it's really not. It has to do with your own body, and I'm noticing that my body is like insisting on me being at my absolute healthiest. And I'm getting to a place of being grateful. And before, I've wanted to be truly grateful, but I've also been very resentful of this fact because I can't not get away with certain things other people can. You know, I always tell people the first time that I ever had like a shot's worth of alcohol in a mixed drink when I was younger, I threw up. Like, my body is super sensitive. I can have a hangover from eating like bread and pizza or whatever. You know, my body is so sensitive, and I'm really being called to tune in and to be grateful for these sensitivities. Look at all of the people who are tuning into their food sensitivities. Why is that going on? You know, why? I'm not making any grandiose statements here, but it is really interesting to see. I'm asking you to just think about it. Could there be a greater reason underneath it all? Why there's, you know, a lot of things like autism, things where people are extremely sensitive and uncompromisingly so. There's nothing that you can do to force that person into another mindset. You can just love them and accept them. And I feel like that's really how a lot of our bodies are speaking to us, through our extreme sensitivities. And they're saying, you know what, like, your place in this life is not to just coast. It's not to just get by. It's not to just be okay. It's not to keep up with the Joneses. It is to live your fullest potential. We, so much of the time, do not know how good we can feel. That was all about, you know, when I made that how to feel great, you know, about cultivating morning routine. That's why I wanted to make that video, because for so long I didn't know how good I could feel. And once you start feeling that way, you're just like, what? Why do we make ourselves feel so bad? What are we hiding from? Really, what are we hiding from? The more that we delve into all of these things that we're scared of and whatever, like, just the better it becomes. And I'm so interested in growing more community around this. And I've been so inspired recently by so many people making changes in their lives, and recognizing the fact that they are worth those changes and that they deserve them to feel good. Fuck yes. Own that shit. Yes, it feels so good. And I'm finally, you know, I'm on my journey of coming to terms with the fact that my body is so sensitive. And somebody who, you know, maybe isn't at all healthy and might have absolutely no breakouts, but my skin is going to be there as my reminder to continue to pursue feeling amazing and excellence in my own body, and that's something to be very grateful for. And I'm done resenting it. I'm done, you know, I'm done. I'm done saying I want to be able to be like that person who can eat all that junk and whatever and it'd be okay. I'm not anymore. I don't want to compare myself. And I'm so excited to get to know my body on a more intimate level and to just love it. Yeah. So I hope that you can take a minute of your day to be very present with something within your own body, whether it's brushing your hair, washing your face, brushing your teeth, putting on your clothes, giving yourself a massage. It's funny because we have these bodies, but like, how often do we really interact with our own bodies? We spend a lot of time and a lot of money going to other people to avoid that. I don't know, that one's just really hitting me right now. I want to spend more time taking care of myself. I love it. It feels so good. I love this body. I think that it's awesome and it has so much to teach me, and I'm ready to learn from it, and vice versa. So, thank you for watching this. Have a beautiful, 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 blessed day. Namaste.